I have an opinion.
Hey guys, sorry, having Discordy issues. Come on, focus on the right screen, sir, please. I've still got to work on this and get this right. There's our faces. And you guys can hear me, but they can't hear me. I can't hear you because I've muted you all. And unmute and unmute. Oh no, I disabled Nadia's video. I'm doing so
God's
well.
sake.
Sorry, Nadia, you're back. Don't worry, you're here. I made a giant John.
This isn't going well.
Well,
I'm doing okay. Better, slightly better than usual. At least it's spelled. At least I spelled neat right this time.
I don't even check my spelling actually. I'm going to presume that the spelling's okay. Right, I've kind of just thrown the stream together, so I'm just going to.
It's all right. Take your time, John. I'm way behind as well, so don't worry.
Oh, that's all good. It's the One Life Left R-CADE collaboration way.
Is this 5?
It's been slightly
4,
better than
5?
last week, I think.
This is episode 5 now. Yeah. It's like, well, we'll see. We still got to go through everything. So
That's a fair point. Yeah. I like how excited Sean was about the fact that he's like, "You're related to Chips." I'm like, yeah, that's what I just said.
Can everyone just say hello so I can check my sounds?
Hello.
hello. Well, maybe not all at once, but hello. Tatana in my chat says, "Where's John and Andy's wigs?"
That'll do.
What are you saying? This is my real hair.
There we go.
I wish this was my real hair. I just wish this was my look all the time, and I didn't have to put any
Okey-dokey.
sort of effort into it.
I'm literally only wearing a wig because I couldn't be bothered to dye my real hair red again. So.
Fair. I might dye my hair this week. I've been thinking about it. I keep going into the bathroom and opening up the cupboard where all of our bleach and hair dyes are, and I've got like the entire spectrum of rainbow dyes in my cupboard, and I keep looking at it going, maybe.
I've got purple dye in my house that I maybe might do, but because we just moved into their house, I think my mum might actually murder me.
Fair.
I have banana yellow hair dye that is staring at me, but I don't want to bleach my hair anymore.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'm gonna, because my hair's only finally recovering from having, because I kept cutting it short because I totally bleached it a couple years back and it was trying to go out. But now I'm like, when all of this is over, I'm just going to head round to my friend's house and she's going to bleach the ends of my hair and we're just going to keep dyeing the ends of my hair crazy colours.
Nice.
I buzz cut my hair in like 2013. Just completely shaved everything off and started again.
I'm just enjoying now having an undercut. Like for years, my hair is really thick, and for years I was just like, everything's too warm. And until I got my hair cut into like a really short bob, my hairdresser's like, I can give you an undercut. I'm like, yes.
I had double shaved sides, which was really nice.
I've had to
I'm
resist
not in
that.
the middle.
Emily in my chat is asking, can we yeet or neat hair color for John?
I vote red because it's John's favourite colour and he can't say no.
I'll take red. Yeah, it's better than greying the brown, so that's fine.
Nice. Awesome. Welcome to Yeet or Neat episode 5. I'm saying that like I don't know. I think it is episode 5.
Yes, it is.
Episode 5?
Yes.
Question
I
mark?
have to move down.
It's been 5 weeks already.
It's been 5 already, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mad. I've now went too low. Adjusting my chair. There we go. Much better. Yes. How's everyone doing? Everyone okay? Everyone good?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. But
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
I've just done a very unprofessional comment on Facebook.
Oh no. Have you?
Did you see it, Ash?
I have seen it, yes.
They've put up some barriers on our street so that some of the local restaurants can have some outside seating, which is all well and good. But they've put barriers in front of us as well, so now no one can get to our doors. So it's a good job we're not opening for a few more weeks. But I thought, so I've done a very unprofessional comment on Facebook, but it's getting loads of attention. So
That's good.
I'll probably delete it tomorrow. But
Complaining always
Sometimes.
gets attention. Yeah. Good.
indeed.
Awesome. So we're back with Yeet or Neat. For those of you who have never watched, or those of you who are watching for the first time, what we do here is we all bring a pop culture item or something from our lives that we enjoy, and we recommend it to everyone else to see what they think. Each week, everyone does one thing. We come back 7 days later and we give it a yeet or a neat, and then we come back with a new thing and give it to everyone to watch for the following 7 days. I am here for the drama, says Emily.
Haha.
We shall see. We shall see. So we start off by revisiting last week's suggestions. So I'm going to go with mine first, and that was the band Halo. And their single, not their only, but their original album, which was called Lunatic Ride. So how did everyone get on with Lunatic Ride? Did you give it a listen? What did you think?
I liked it. Yes. Did you want more?
I would, yeah. Can you analyze, please?
Yes. Based on the cover image, which I still couldn't really work out what it was.
Really?
It's just really weird. I was expecting it to be quite heavy.
Yeah.
Like chugging riffs and stuff. But it wasn't. It was quite. It was, as you say, quite Muse-ish. I thought. Lots of like flange guitar effects, along with some acoustic stuff in the middle there as well. I got vibes of Jimmy Eat World out of it as well, which I really liked.
Really?
Yeah, because just the way that they've got some heavy sections, but overall the tones of the songs are quite melodic. So I liked it. It was good. Jimmy Eat World are one of my favourite bands as well. So
nice.
That's kind of what made me think about them. So I kind of just think about them all the time when I hear guitars. Yeah, really good. It was very good. I approve.
So it's a neat from you, John.
It is a neat from me.
Wunderbar.
I also really like them because it's pretty much a massive throwback to when I was a teenager at the CADE. Like a lot of that type of music, and because I can tell the bits of it that they were kind of Muse like. I'll also say that they're actually very similar to some of their specifically one of their songs was very similar to The Used.
Yes.
And not necessarily vocal wise, but instrumental wise and stuff. A bit of Seether, old school, kind of popped into me. So it was a lot of those kind of old, like even some that I can't even remember the names of, but it was that very not old school, like 2000s.
That early 2000s sort of new rockish
emo,
kind of thing. Yeah,
not necessarily like the more attitude-y side of emo.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Black Parade and all that.
That era, you kind of had Linkin Park in their heyday and stuff as well at the time, and because I remember I was studying standard grades when it came out. Was it? No, I would have been at Hires at that point, I think. But yeah, I get the I can hear that. Yeah.
So it was very my style. So it was very neat.
It was a neat from you as well, Nadia. Cool.
It was very neat.
Ash.
So I didn't mind them. They were completely inoffensive rock music. I tend to prefer my rock more like pop punk or much heavier.
Yep.
When I'm not listening to like K-pop. So I didn't necessarily dislike any of their songs. They were very good. I was bopping along. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily add it to any of my playlists, but if it came on like a playlist that was listening, I wouldn't turn it off. So a soft neat.
Soft neat. Nice.
Michelle says they sound like if Silverchair and Erasmus had a child.
Yeah, do you remember that Rasmus song?
Yes,
do you remember Rasmus?
Like
Michelle mentioned that. I think it was.
I had their album. I had the Rasmus album. They were playing in Glasgow last October.
For John,
in Glasgow last October. I didn't know they were still about.
I think for John and Ash, Nadia's reference to the Catty is actually it's a Glasgow club nightclub called the Cat House, which is like the second oldest second oldest rock club in Scotland, I believe.
Yeah, I'll also make a thing of because when I say back in my teenage years, they did do a numbers disco.
Yeah,
so,
it was
every
unders,
Saturday from like 6 till like 10.
She's not sneaking into nightclubs at like 13 years old. Like,
listen, I struggle not to get ID'd at 27.
That's because you're 5 foot nothing. So
I struggle not to get ID'd, and I'm covered in tattoos. So
if I shave, I struggle not to get ID'd as well. But that's just Asian. So yeah, I'm perpetually young. Good. That's so two yeets. Two neats. And a soft neat from Ash as well. Thank you. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Second on the list was Ash, and Ash suggested
I suggested that you experience being a K-pop fan and get to know the group 17 by watching some of their reality shows and trying to learn their names. How did we all get on?
I did not learn them all. I think I know some.
Yeah?
I didn't manage to learn all their names, but I've got most of their names, and I know a lot about the band now. I know a lot about their history and how they came together and everything like that. And I did all
I have a
right.
suggestion.
Do you?
I have a suggestion. Shall we go round the room and name one at a time until one of us doesn't?
Before
but
between you two, because in reference, can I say that I still don't have internet, unfortunately, so I'm having to do everything off my phone. So I was unable to access it. I got to watch one of the videos before I went, I'm running out of internet. So I unfortunately didn't. I like their music. I just, as an experience of learning how to find biases in bands, 17 is quite a big band to start with, I think, for some people. And even if it wasn't my starting point, I didn't have enough internet to do it, unfortunately.
True. That's fine. I watched a couple episodes of the series, and I watched almost an entire live show, as well as listening to most of their music on Spotify while I was out cycling the other day as well. So
Where did you find their live show?
YouTube.
She needs the hookup.
I watched the YouTube video with one of their live shows. I'll find it. 1 minute. I'll find out which show it was.
Like a concert performance?
Yeah.
How have I not seen this?
I literally Googled.
God. Is Andy the bigger fan of 17?
Oh no. You're making me doubt myself now because I'm like, it's definitely them. It's the same 13 guys that were in the TV show. So how did I
Let's hope you're right.
It might have been taken. It might have been taken off YouTube now, but it was definitely on YouTube a few days ago when I watched it. It was from 2017, I think. I'm trying to find it now.
He's just been watching Super Junior.
It'll be in my watch history. Let me figure out what show it was. Where's my watch history? If I go to my channel, is that right? And then
Andrew learns the internet.
Andrew learns the YouTubes. I've forgotten it. Oh, there it is. History. I found it. Okay, it was. Oh my god, I've watched a lot of videos. Oh no.
Hallucination.
No, Michelle was making up her playlist for this Saturday's YouTube Video Odyssey thing, and it's really crazy Japanese adverts. So I've got to go past all those first. Where?
It's fine. I'll be able to find it.
I found it. It was a Diamond Edge concert.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm going to watch that tomorrow.
I will put a link into the group chat for you.
Thank you.
It was very good. It was very, very good. But yeah, we can do a name off if you want, John. I'm good. I'm game for that.
Okay. My mind's gone completely blank. Okay.
I don't have a list on my screen, just so you know I'm not cheating. I'm literally looking at the stream. Do you want to start then, John, or do you want me to start?
Woozy.
Oh, he's gone woozy first. Woozy.
Because it was the one that, when I looked it up, it was the one that was in capitals, which was the only one that I really remembered.
Woozy's also...
I got at least one in there to prove that I'd learned it.
Woozy also, I've discovered, is like 1 foot shorter than anyone else in the group, so you all instantly tell.
5'5".
You can instantly tell where he is when they're dancing because he's like, "Oh, there's Woozy." Okay, DK. John.
Oh, was it? Hey, of course it was. Kim something.
Oh no!
That's
you can't have that.
That's like half of the country's last name.
I don't know that. All right. In that case, then I'm going to say DK. Donkey Kong.
No,
I said DK.
What? Oh my god. Is there a Josh or a Joshua?
Damn it!
Yeah?
Damn it!
Yes.
Damn it! That's what I had in my head next. Oh no! What's the one? S. What's the start name? No, I forgot the name.
I've got another one.
I think John might beat me here. No, I've got a picture of them on my right here, but I don't have any names in my head.
If it's the one you're thinking of, he's got a very distinctive face.
He's the leader of the hip hop group.
Yes.
I know. I just can't. No, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. S something. S-O... Or... No, I've lost it.
John?
There's one called When something.
That's his last name, yes. It's
Oh,
not his stage
okay.
name.
Oh, wait, I've got
When,
one!
then.
V8.
Yes!
Yes, sorry.
Which one? Who?
V8, Fashion
V8.
Master.
I don't
Jimin
remember
Hao.
V8. Okay.
You might have
Not
learned
a
their
vegetable
real
drink.
names.
What?
What, Jimin Hao?
No, is
Yeah,
V8 not a vegetable drink?
No, V8. V8. T-H-E.
Alright, okay. I can't hear.
That's amazing. All right, I've got no more. I'm out, John.
There was
What?
one called. Was it Hoshi or Yoshi?
Hoshi.
Hoshi. Yeah, that's what I meant. Hoshi.
Yes.
I don't think we've done very well, Ash.
I don't
Actually,
think- I think we've done okay.
you're, like, considering there's 13 of them and you've got 6 between you, that's not bad.
Thank you. Hey.
I knew more of them as well.
Oh,
I
no,
reckon
wait.
I had about 10.
Yeah, do you want to know who's left?
Yeah,
Go on
go
then.
for it.
So you've got Vernon, Jonghan, Sungkwan, Dino, Mingyu,
Dino! Damn it, Dino.
I remember.
June, Wonu, and S-Coops.
Scoops. Nice, nice.
I remember
Thank you
S
for
Coops
that.
as well, actually. But the others, no, I probably wouldn't have got all of them.
I am a nerd.
So yeah, my opinion. Like I said, I watched the first couple of episodes of the show. So that's the more recent show, right? Because from my research, there was stuff going way back to like 2013 when they first started it, or something like that. Is that right?
Yes, so they
That's-
debuted in 2013.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to tour this year, but that got cancelled for reasons.
Yep. But they've released a mini album, so like their new singles, Left and Right. Is that right?
Yes.
And then the one before
yeah,
that
that's
is it My? My, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the latest 2 singles. Left and Right's really good. I quite enjoyed Left and Right. My a bit softer, but still pretty good. Like I said, I listened to a lot of their stuff. I basically put their Spotify profile on while I was cycling yesterday, and no, it was the day before. No, it was yesterday, and I watched most of their live show. The live show was quite cool because it was like obviously they come out and do the performance, and then they're performing their own songs, but then in between there was like little skits, little sort of bits where they're. It felt like, and this is I had the weirdest like vibe coming off of it when I watched it, and it was that I was at like a school camp, or like it was like they were teaching stuff, and it was like really nice and really wholesome, and that was the whole vibe I got off it, which was really cool. And they're really talented. Like they're the whole sort of 3 sections they've got. So obviously the hip hop, the performance, and the vocal sections. It's really cool that they separate it into that. And obviously they're really good at what they do. So yeah, I would say neat from me. I enjoyed what I experienced. Thank you.
Yay. John?
I mean, it's hard to yeet or neat a task of remembering names.
It was the experience. The experience. of
Okay,
doing
the
it.
experience of never knows. I suppose I didn't dislike it, and I remembered more than Andrew. So yeah, it's got to be a neat. Has to be.
Yay.
I just like
Well done.
17. I will once I get internet, I will actually check them out more. Because I used to be like major K-pop fan. Like I paid way too much money to go see Big Bang down in London, which wow, that hasn't aged well. As a group. Nah. And like I used to be able to know like Super Junior members and all that kind of stuff. So there's like I slip back in and out of it every now and again, which like Dreamcatcher and who's Mamamoo. Mamamoo is one of my
I
favorites.
love Mamamoo.
They are absolutely amazing. But yes, neat for me for experience just because I like 17. I like their music. I listened to more of their music because I hadn't listened to much of it, and I quite like that. So,
Ash.
Yay. Yes?
In our chat, Fanata would like you to give us all K-pop names.
Oh.
oh, what do you mean K-pop names?
What,
Do
like
you mean
stage names?
stage
'Cause I'm-
names or like the when you
Wait,
say like the visual one or like the leader or and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff?
The request was not that specific, so I would just go with whatever your gut tells you. What would you call me if I was in a K-pop band, Ash?
This is awkward. I know what I mean.
Can I have some time to think, please?
Maybe come back for
Come back to us.
next week
Okay.
with that. Give Ash 7 days. 7 days to think
Yeah.
about it.
I'll
Yeah?
do it
Oh,
on next
okay.
week's stream.
All right then. Okay.
And prepare. We'll do a video. We'll do we'll do a reveal video of our new K-pop personas next week for Yeet or Neat.
K-pop persona.
That's new. Yeah, you're getting a new one. I know you have like 5 already. Shut up.
I just got another wig.
Nice, awesome. So that was neat, and John's kind of a neat too. Yay, well done.
Yeah, okay, why not?
Nice. Okay, next up was John. John, your suggestion from last week was
What was my
Netflix's.
suggestion from last week?
It was
Ozark.
Netflix's The
Oh,
Ozark.
it's the Ozark, yes, of course
You
it
kept calling it The Ozark. It's just called
was. It's not,
Ozark.
it's just Ozark.
It's the Ozarks
Jake.
in the show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
with
that's
Jason
right, yeah.
Bateman.
Yep, and Laura Linney. I've since remembered
She's
her
in
name.
loads of stuff.
Is the gangster? Is that the guy who then plays
Not Deadpool, Deadshot. No,
Deathstroke?
Deathstroke. That's the one. I was like, Dead something. Deathstroke.
Yeah, I
yes.
was like, is that not him who plays Deathstroke? Yeah.
And and Titans. Yes, it
Yeah.
was. Yes. Because I recognized him instantly and went, "Oh, that's amazing."
Deadpool, Deathstroke. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not a huge DC fan. Okay, I'm more Marvel. So yeah, me. Ozark.
The first review is in my chat from Morgan Emily Jane, who says trash Zark. So I look
Oh,
forward to your thoughts.
to be fair, Emily
Go
was
ahead,
already
then.
Emily was
Tell me how
already
much you don't
reviewing
like
it last. She was already reviewing it last week, wasn't she? So
Yeah. Can I preface this entire thing of I'm not a fan of the mafia drug dealing shows. That's one of the reasons that I've never ever watched Breaking Bad, because it's sex and violence, and I'm not that fussed with that. So I only watched the first episode,
Fine.
which is mostly just sex and violence, and just went, yeah, okay, sex, drugs, and violence. Sorry. And I can see why it'd be entertaining to people who like that kind of genre. That was a bit of a yeet for me, unfortunately. But that is more due to the fact that that's not really the genre kind of stuff that I want to watch. That I like watching. Sorry.
Kind of like me with K-pop, then.
Yeah. It's that kind of thing of it. Like, I watch it, but
fair enough.
Okay.
So, I also watched only the first episode because I don't like Breaking Bad, and therefore went into this with a coloured view.
But I wasn't expecting anyone to like sit and watch the whole season or anything. It's quite alright.
I'm kind of on the fence because I didn't necessarily enjoy it in the way it was intended to be enjoyed, but I am the queen of inappropriate reactions to situations, so I ended up laughing like quite a lot, and it's not even like it's black comedy. It's not meant to be funny, but there is a particular scene where a particular man hits the floor with a particular noise, and I was literally laughing out loud because it was just so shocking.
Is this when he fell quite far? Yeah.
I don't know why I laughed about the fact that his shoes had gone. That's what I was
Oh, poor Gary, guys, poor Gary.
But I don't like they've got that really weird blue tint that all American shows have now to make it dark and gritty. But I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a yeet from me because I'm not gonna watch any more of it. But I was entertained.
It is definitely that sort of it's that the B movie equivalent, straight to Netflix kind of thing, where it's not a Breaking Bad. It's definitely more sort of upper middle ground if you like that kind of thing. So I wasn't expecting to get fantastic reviews from everyone. Did you have anything to say on it, Andrew?
Well, first of all, Michelle in my chat has said, "Stop comparing it to Breaking Bad," with capital letters, which is fine.
So when I say Breaking Bad, it's more the genre. It's the genre.
Right, so- Okay.
Isn't Gus from Breaking Bad going to be appearing in Far Cry 6? Is that not the rumor this week?
Is it?
Apparently so. He's the bad guy in Far Cry 6. Apparently.
Interesting.
I haven't played Far Cry since number 3 though, so.
Yeah. Well, no, Blood Dragon was the last one I played, but
I played
God,
Primal.
yes, Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon was
Brilliant
so
game.
good. Anyway, Ozark. I loved it. It was amazing. I'm hooked. Michelle and I are on episode 8 or 9 now, I believe. I can see where the comparisons to Breaking Bad come from, but they are completely unfounded. Breaking Bad is more solely focused on one main character, really, and then everyone revolving around him, and then the introduction of Jesse, and then everything like that. So I feel like Ozark is more about the entire family because they each have their own part to play in the entire story.
They're all horrible people, basically, by the end of it.
Well, I'm not that far yet, so
Okay.
they're still okay just now. But yeah, I mean, I think the thing that makes it for me, and you two, neither Ash nor Nadia would have got this far, is the introduction of Ruth, the little blonde girl who lives in the trailer park. She is one of the best. She actually won, I think she won a couple of awards for her performance in the show, because she is absolutely freaking amazing. She's just a little hard-nosed redneck girl who doesn't take any crap from no one, and literally just beats the crap out of anybody that comes her way. But she's only like 5'7" and like curly blonde hair, but she's amazing. She's still, like, her performance is so good. But yeah, Ozark, love it. Spoilers. I know. I'm just talking about Ruth. That's all. It's fine. It's okay. Lazy comparison from Michelle. She says Ozark is probably more like Sopranos than it is Breaking Bad.
I don't like Sopranos either.
It's that whole genre, that whole like mafia organised crime genre.
Oh my god!
You either like it or you don't.
So Ozark was a neat for me, and I'm going to keep watching it. And I'm happy that there's a season 4 for me to look forward to.
Yep, because it got cancelled at the end of number 2, and they renewed it for 3. And then it was cancelled, and then it's been renewed for 4.
Yeah, it has quite a like big fan, like I say big fan base, like an obsessive fan base, where they're just like, we want this to have a new season because people were celebrating when it got a season.
It's a loud, small audience.
Yeah, it's like redesign Sonic. Yeah. Sorry, Michelle. Michelle wants me to correct myself. She didn't say Ozark is like Sopranos. It's like saying Ozark is like Sopranos. That's a lazy comparison. It is its own thing, and you shouldn't compare it to other stuff. You should judge it individually on its merits. Yes. But yes, neat. Sorry, from me. That's
I got one neat.
One neat and 2 yeets. Awesome. So last thing from last week, Nadia, you suggested
I wanted you guys to either read or watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Absolutely, because is it the Ghost Detective or whatever the hell the English name of it is?
Yep.
Because it's one of my favorites. And I wanted people to experience it. Yes, John.
To be honest, I don't really have much to say because it's really not my area of expertise or general. It's not in my areas of interest. But after reading a few pages of the manga that you linked to before realizing I was supposed to actually be watching a video,
I could do either.
No, you could do both. I said you could do both because the manga.
The manga didn't really grab me, so I YouTubed a few bits and pieces. How old is this? Because it looked quite old.
1990.
From what I saw,
no, it's
90s. It's 90s. It's 90s.
I didn't know if it was just like made to look old in that.
No, it's a 90s.
The problem is that I have very little to really sort of compare it to because I've seen such a little amount of stuff. But I just got like Dragon Ball Z vibes because that's kind of the small thing that I really know about. But story-wise, it was quite indifferent. But the animation on it was brilliant. I liked the fighty bits. So yeah, I'm probably not going to watch more than what I did. But yeah, it was all right. But yeah, I don't. It's difficult to say eat or neat because I don't know if I can. I don't have much to compare it to. So by default, I should be positive and say neat.
You're being much kinder than we are.
I'm in a kind mood today because I've had a very busy day, but a very productive day.
Nice.
So I'm in a positive mindset right now. So I'm saying neat.
Neat.
Yay.
Nice. I started watching the anime series. And then realized that I have actually seen Yu Yu Hakusho before.
Jesus,
man! But I'd seen Yu Yu Hakusho back in the day because it is from the early to mid-90s. I remember watching episodes when I watched Dragon Ball Z back in the day because it is from that era. I never read the manga, though, and I'm going to go back and try read the manga after this, which is my new aim. Because from what I remember, the show does get really, really good. The first, like you did mention last week, the first 2 episodes where obviously obviously there's the car crash, and then he's trying to hatch the egg and all that kind of jazz. It's very slow.
In between is quite can be very slow.
Yeah, and getting to the section where it becomes more action filled. Well, saying that, I mean, the first few episodes, if you watched it, it's basically high school kids just fighting everything, then and then it becomes more.
And
he's amazing here. But yeah, I have watched it previously, and I think I'm going to introduce Yoshi to it. I completely forgot that it existed, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's because it's not a particularly. It's your classic like Dragon Ball Z. It's mostly to do with fighting and stuff like that. There isn't much weird fan service or strange moments.
Ignore me. I've had a stretch your legs request on my stream, so
I looked away for a second. I looked back. I was like, Andrew's shrunk.
I have to stretch my legs. It's one of my points redemptions. I have to stretch my legs. So sorry. Anyway, Shammers streams. Thank you. To keep me from sitting here too much. So a neat from me, Nadia. Sorry to summarize. A neat, and I would definitely teens fighting monsters. Isn't that most anime? Says oh my gosh in my chat. Yes.
Right. So the teens don't start fighting monsters. Don't start fighting monsters.
They don't start fighting monsters.
The first 3 episodes, they're just fighting each other. Because it's all like, I'm the strongest Yankee in this school. No, I am. No, we need to pass this test. We're getting kicked out of school, man.
Yeah, gonna lose my job.
Yankees saving a kid.
But oh my gosh, teens fighting monsters. It's because that's all anime. Because that's the metaphor. All the kids are fighting their inner demons, and they want to be better teens, and they grow up to be good humans and models of society. That's what it is. So,
which is why you get 10 years later on just about everything where they're married and have children.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So yeah, neat for me.
Ash, what did you think? I think you've already seen it as well.
Yeah, so I watched Yu Yu Hakusho when I went through my big shonen phase. So I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Z, all of Dragon Ball, and Bleach, pretty much all at the same time, one after the other,
Nice.
which was quite an undertaking. So this was an automatic neat from me because I really like Hakusho and all sorts of shonen anime. So yeah.
Yay!
3 neats. Well done, Nadia.
Oh,
Yay.
is that the first ever? Is that the first ever?
3 neats.
Full clean
No,
sweep,
17
isn't it?
got 3 needs. 17 got 3 needs.
Okay, all right.
We've had 3 neats in the past, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had any full yeets though. Has anyone had a full yeet?
Popple's got 2.
Yeah.
Popple's got 2.
Popple's got. There's been a 2. There's been 2. There's never been
Zanmai.
3.
I think I've had 2 sets. Of
Oh
two.
no, Sarah Zanmai got 3 yeets.
Sorry, that was
You people have no taste.
Oh my god! I can't even think about. I can't think about that again.
I think we'll need to set up a league.
I've seen those highlights pop up.
I think we need to set up a league table, John, of all the yeets and neats, so people can go back through it and see what we thought was good and bad.
We can go back from that.
Yeah,
we could put a score when we do the edits. Ash, we'll put a little score by ourselves.
like just
I
little
also
yeets and neats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think this counted as a cheat for me though, because apparently 2, like I knew Ash had already, I think, get it 2 haven't, but then the fact that
balances out, it's fine.
Andy
And
remembered he'd seen it.
I love all Shonen Jump stuff, so yeah, it's kind of a cheat for me. So thanks.
Tony is still watching Sarah Zanmai apparently.
I know he is. I know. I'm trying not
It's
to
not
think
a
about it.
bad anime.
I know, I need to try, like, when I get internet, I'll try and watch the other episodes.
Nice. So mentioning Star Zanmai and the absolute eye-melting goodness that was, that leads us nicely on to next week. So I have suggestions for next week. Oh no, I have to do a roundup. Sorry, roundup. So
Roundup.
first off, it was Halo Lunatic Ride from me. So yeets or neats, please. Thumbs up, thumbs downs.
Neats.
That's a good visual representation. Thank you, Ash and Nadia. Awesome. So all neats, a soft neat from Ash. So then it was Ash's 17.
John, thumbs up.
I would click for everything. I was just working. Which way do I put it? I've been doing accounts all day. Okay, my head is mush right now.
Okay, then it was John's Ozark. And finally, Yu Yu Hakusho from Nadia. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. All yeets, all neats, all done. Cool. So, moving on to next week. I have an amazing television show which I would love you to all experience. So what I'm suggesting for next week is a show called Documental. And Documental is produced by Japanese comedian Hitoshi Matsumoto. He's a legend in the Japanese comedy scene. He basically gives a lot of the young comedian groups a chance to sort of get their names out there and become well known. And he's produced a lot of amazing TV shows as well as doing stand-up comedy and stuff around Japan for years. The way Documental works is they take a group of Japanese comedians, they put them all in one room. And in that room, they have to last as long as possible without laughing.
I think I might have seen a few episodes of this. Now you've described it.
So this was the original.
Michelle went, "Oh dear, here we go."
If you thought Sarazanmai was bad, wait till you experience.
What are they allowed to do? Is it
They're allowed to do anything.
What's in the room, or is it just them?
So the room itself is just a random room with a big table, a wee kitchen, some sofas, and then there's a sort of dressing room in the back where you can get changed. All the comedians, there's nothing is off limits in terms of their comedy. They can do any physical or any sort of comedy they want. But if they smile or laugh, they are basically ejected from the room and they lose the chance to win the final prize. In the show, they supposedly put up 1 million yen each, so that there's I think it's supposed to be 10 comedians, so there's like 10 million yen prize, but I think it's just all for show. It's not really that. It's it's more about being on the show and getting advertising for your comedy brand and stuff.
How long does this last for?
There are, I believe, 7 series now, maybe 8.
I mean, how long are they in the room for? Are we talking is it like 20 minutes? Or is it like Big Brother where they're in there for a week? Or
no, I think it's something like 6 hours, I believe.
Oh, that's and then they condense that into a show, I presume.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, stream buffering?
Dun dun dun!
I thought it was just my phone being weird.
Touch wood, our stream is actually working all right, Ash.
Apparently they can hear us, but they can't see us.
For once, makes the difference.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, interesting.
The One Life Left stream is fine.
Woohoo!
God,
just if anyone's
from a technical
interested.
point, if nothing else.
Although I remember hearing about Documental. I remember now hearing about it because we were talking about Rooster Teeth's new show, which was basically that.
Yeah, there's been a couple of spin-offs or a couple of copycats to Documental. There's a Mexican one called LOL. So Last One Laughing, I think it's called. And then I believe there's a South American one, another South American one of some kind, and an Italian one or something like that. Anyway, the Japanese one was the original. But yeah, they've got a certain amount of time. If you laugh, you're out. I've watched the first 3 seasons of it, and it gets, because Japanese comedy is different from UK comedy. I think everyone knows that. It does get quite out there in terms of you might not laugh out loud at most of it, but there will be scenes where you'll go, or there'll be sections of it you'll go, what the actual so yeah, please enjoy Documental, or don't enjoy it and come review it next week.
And this is subtitled or dubbed or
subtitles.
Cool. Do the jokes still work if they're subtitled?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Actually, I'd find that more funny if they weren't funny, but then everyone was laughing at them. So that's all right. I'm looking forward to that
Michelle
one.
says, I've still got a black screen on my stream. Great.
Should we just chill out for a couple of minutes? Just give you a moment to check it out.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll see.
Dance break!
They can still hear us, they just can't see us.
Just dance break, yeah, do that.
Which doesn't work for the people that can't see us. But
Matters for me.
What's going on?
I can continue arguing that Sarazanmai is a good anime, just to fill some time.
yelling in an empty room.
We should have some like tips and stuff prepared that we can just throw on, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it is. The story's really wholesome in general. It's all an allegory. Taking it too seriously.
I I rarely walk into animes taking them seriously, which is sometimes my problem.
Mish, why are you playing sound alerts? The sound alerts are not active right now. Right, I'm gonna try do a thing. Let's see. If I try this.
Oh, I tell you what, like an actual funny anime where the jokes translate really well in subtitles is an anime called Cromarty High. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's about a Japanese high school for delinquents that this one dude ends up accidentally going to because he's not a delinquent. And there's a robot who can turn into a motorbike. There is a student who looks exactly like Freddie Mercury, may or may not be Freddie Mercury, and one of the students is a gorilla. Each episode is 10 minutes long, and they are genuinely funny, even when you watch them subtitled. But yeah, highly recommended. That's a bonus yeet or neat for you.
Nice.
Okay.
Right, I'm still getting black screen. It's just a buffering symbol constantly. What on earth? Because my software's not giving me any errors.
So if you...
It says it's all good.
If you've got nothing at all appearing on your Streamlabs, then it is 99% likely it is a...
Twitch wobble.
A Twitch itch, yes.
Well, I'm not on Streamlabs anymore. That's the best part.
What?
I'm using the Twitch Studio Beta app instead.
Ooh. How exciting.
Which may be the problem.
Isn't working. Oh no.
We'll give
right,
you a
if we
it's all
have-
good. I'm in no rush.
If we have audio, we
Yeah, this will be an audio-only podcast for this.
We can give you our video footage.
we can
if you
continue.
need it.
We can continue. And
I mean, we can send the One Life Left video over.
I
Yeah,
can work with that. Yeah.
You can rip
I can
off
overlay it and make it work. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So yeah, documental for me. Ash, what have you got this week?
So I have brought this week a Korean thriller called I Saw the Devil. It is by, I have the thing here, so I'm literally reading off the back. But it is by the director Kim Ji-woon, who also directed A Tale of Two Sisters, which is one of my favourite Korean thrillers.
Phenomenal.
It stars Lee Byung-hun, who I always forget is in G.I. Joe. And also...
Yeah, he's an Irish, isn't he?
He is, yes. And also stars Choi Min-sik, who is the lead character in Old Boy.
Old Boy. Yep.
The premise of the film is Lee Byung-hun's character is a detective. His fiancée is murdered, and it is a revenge story. This film isn't 18, and I will read you the exact reason why it isn't 18 off the back, so that you cannot say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
This isn't 18, as it contains very strong bloody violence and strong sex. Please do not watch it if you are in any way squeamish. But it is a really good film. This is one of the first Korean thrillers that I watched, and it is absolutely fantastic in like the way the story is told. So yeah, highly recommend this. Please all check it out, unless you are squeamish.
I'll check it out.
No.
Sounds good.
Or under the
like
age of
it.
18.
Or under the age of 18. It's not like an American 18 for guns and swearing. It's
It's an
proper
18.
18.
Yeah, when Korean media says that it's inappropriate, then it's very inappropriate usually.
yes.
Yeah.
Why is he always some form of detective or military guy? Lee Byung-hun.
I don't know.
What about
Everything
Luca
I've seen him in, he's been military or like detective.
He was military in JSA as well, wasn't he?
And I think in Iris he was, yeah, because I can't remember, I thought it was a weird North-South Korea thing going on in that one. I only watched that show because Top was in it as a villain.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you, Ash. Definitely look forward to checking it out. I'm like big fan of Tale of Two Sisters and everything you've mentioned so far. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. Don't know why I haven't checked it out before, considering my my history with Asian cinema. But yeah, looking forward to that.
In our chat, Mr. Clamper says, I just joined your stream for 10 seconds and all I heard was she murdered her fiancé. Okay.
I didn't murder anyone's fiance.
That's why her hair color changed. She's on the run.
I'm in witness protection.
She's on the lam. Shh, don't tell anybody this is this could be used in the court of law. Anyway, right,
John.
finally.
Is it my turn?
Sorry.
Finally.
So I've gone with something a little
Sorry.
bit, quite a bit more Western, as is usually my approach. And I would like everybody to check out a YouTube channel called The Red Sparrows.
Okay.
The Red Sparrows are it's a Grand Theft Auto channel. So sorry if you don't like Grand Theft Auto. But even more nerdy than that, they use Grand Theft Auto Online to perform aerial displays using the aeroplanes in the games. So think the red arrows, but they're called sparrows because that's
With
the name
more
of the plane in GTA. But it's extremely technical what they do in the game. And if you play GTA, you would appreciate how difficult it must be for them to synchronize like 10 aircraft all flying in unison, and they do all the stuff you'd expect the red arrows to do, but they do it in the game of GTA. They've been joined by like Rockstar people and all that kind of stuff, and they've got a lot of official backing and stuff these days now. But if you like that kind of stuff, you will love it. I can see by at least 2 faces on the stream that I'm going to get 2 yeets next week. But you'll be pleased to know that the video is only 10 minutes long. That's all you got to watch. Just watch.
No, I
one
don't think it's
video.
I like watching. I watch people I don't play GTA. I don't really want to play it, but I have watched people playing it and being fairly entertaining with it. So I will withhold any judgment.
It's a non-violent one generally, in terms of what they do, because it's all based around like the flights and stuff like that, rather than combat and all the typical.
Which I'm sure I'll be
GTA
incredibly
type
impressed
stuff.
with, because
I mean,
I mostly just watch people crash planes and that.
Well, there's definitely crashes, and there's a bit of swearing here and there and stuff, so it's not for kids really. But technically, it's a very, very good thing to watch if you can appreciate the technical side of what they do in it. If not, then fine, and I'll take my yeet like I normally do.
Nice. I look forward to it. I think it'll be all right. I've played plenty of GTA 5. I notice you guys are playing a lot of GTA 5 on your channel on a weekly basis now.
We found it's a very easy thing to do with different numbers of people, and you can just mess around and just get annoyed with each other basically, and it makes it entertaining. So we do that every Monday and Friday. But then our schedule's probably going to change as of next week anyway, because obviously we're getting ready to get set back up to see if we can't make ourselves some pennies, as I've literally run out of food now, and I need to start eating. So we're going back to work.
Just find John just chewing on his Sonic figurine, and
I've eaten half a pen, actually, this episode.
Wow. Right, so to finish us off then, Nadia, what have you got for us this week?
I want people to check out music.
Music, all music.
Music. I think it's a YouTube video. So it's an artist I want to check out called Melanie Martinez. So something interesting she did with her recent album release is she essentially made it into a film instead of giving it loads of different music videos, which she did for her previous album. She basically gave every song a music video. So she released a movie for it instead. I'll preface this: the movie's not like Hollywood standard. Like it's on YouTube. She released it on YouTube, as in like don't expect fantastic acting out of this. Mostly just check it out for the aesthetic and the music.
Okay.
Which I quite enjoy, because her music's, I don't even know how to describe her music, because it is like very kind of different style. So she also is big on like creating each of her albums has themes so far. So like her first album was called Crybaby, and it was basically all the songs were very like, I say childish, like based on from the age of like a toddler. This sounds, I'm trying to explain this, it sounds really weird because it's basically like prefacing relationships in ways like as a play date and stuff like that, and talking about being sensitive about your looks, or trying to get like try to change how you look and stuff like that by Mrs. Potato Head and stuff like that. So it's like the imagery of it is quite childish. And this recent album is called K through 12, so sort of like school-age things. So that's what the movie's kind of based, is this girl going through school, and all these different things that she's facing, like again body issues and basically being blamed for how boys behave around her, and basically all these kind of other things. But it's all kind of put into this movie thing. So she's all very stylistic, and it's a very pastel aesthetic, and I really like it. So
She's. I'm just making sure I got the right image. She's the one that she's dyed half of her
She's
hair.
got the split,
complete,
yeah.
Sort of, yeah. She got dark and then light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Never listened to her before. That should be interesting.
Me and Tony's been around for it last year.
I've heard a few of her songs on TikTok where they are incredibly popular with e-girls.
Yeah.
Don't know how to take it. Michelle's the TikTok expert in my house, so
Yeah, because I think one of her recent ones became a lot into it was Fire Drill or something like that. People were saying was popping up on TikTok quite a lot. But yeah, give it a chance.
cool, awesome. Looking forward to it. Nice. Okay, I have a screen of black, so I
Hooray.
think I'm going to end my stream for this evening. We might come back with some WWE and a squidge, but I need to check and see if I can get this up and running again. In the meantime, though, thank you guys for joining me this week. It's been lovely as usual. Nothing too shocking this week. Nothing.
No,
nothing
we've been quite
too
grown up, really. What's
Been very
happened
good.
to us?
It's been very serious actually this week.
I don't know. My
just
chat has been talking about like cats taking over the world. So yeah, the chat hasn't been. But
I can't wait for my 3 yeets next week when you will realise how violent this movie is.
I don't mind violent films. That's quite alright.
I was chatting to you about some other movies earlier.
Yeah. Specifically a movie you tried to get me to watch once that I just then didn't end up doing. Which was Dumplings, was it not?
Oh, but it's such a it's not a good film. It's not a good film, but it is so different. John, I have a DVD that I want you to watch. I will bring it into work next time you're in. Promise me you'll watch it.
Oh yes, okay.
It's only like 90 minutes long. It's only like 90 minutes. You'll be fine.
Really. You should follow up with Audition. Watch Audition after it. That'd be a good.
Oh, and then Ichi the Killer as well.
On a scale of amount of blood thrown about from like nothing to Ninja Assassin, is it more than Ninja Assassin?
Oh, can I just give one more very quick recommendation, which is kind of outside of the realms of Yeet or
Right.
Neat, but just something that I saw the other day. Have you seen? It might be really old. It might just be me only just having discovered it, and you're going to tell me, "Oh, John, this was like around years ago." But have you seen the Streets of Rage dubbed Jackie Chan Rumble in the Bronx video?
Yeah, it's been going on a couple
Yeah.
of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was stuff you then.
Surprisingly.
I saw it for the first time last night, and I
It's
thought
the
it was
supermarket
brilliant.
scene, and yeah, it's phenomenal. It's so good. It's so well done. I think I saw it last week or the week before. Sorry, John, but it is good. Nadia, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Really funny.
When I have internet.
When you have internet, yes, which hopefully will be tomorrow when your delivery, because it was dispatched today. So you'll get.
No, it was dispatched yesterday. They lied about it until it was dispatched on Thursday. Woohoo!
Awesome. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me. We will see you next week.
Indeed.
So, quick roundup, really fast. I forgot to do a roundup. Documental for me. Ash came out as with I Saw the Devil. John came out as with Red Sparrows. I almost tried to say Red Arrows on YouTube. And Nadia, you have
Melanie Martinez.
Melanie Martinez. That's what I was trying to say. Where did Maxine come from? That was weird.